हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। आई होप आपने पिछला टॉपिक अच्छे से कवर किया होगा, समझ लिया होगा। एंड यू ऑलरेडी नो इन योर चेंज सिलेबस one topic has been specially stressed, that is non-alignment movement. So I am also going to specially focus on that particular topic. तो इसमें हम उसको बहुत अच्छे से स्टडी करने वाले हैं। The non-alignment movement emerged as third option. At that time there were two options only, US and USSR, both were the camps, and newly decolonized countries now when emerged and saw that it will be very risky for them to join any one of these two camps. So they united themselves. They came in front together. That's why they created third option actually. Okay, so who were the founder members? Facts you need to learn. And if you need to go for IS exams and all, so you need to study this topic factually in detail. Okay, so five founders of non-alignment movement. Yugoslavia's Joseph Broz Tito, India's Jawaharlal Nehru, Egypt's Jamal Abdel Nasser, and these three were very strongly supported by Indonesia's Sukarno and Ghana's Kwame Nkrumah. Okay, so these you need to learn. Then first NAM summit was held in Belgrade 1961 where 25 countries participated. But these five are considered founder countries. Then factors responsible for its formation. At that time Cold War tension was there and its arena was expanding day by day because every other country was considered like if you are not with us, you are our enemy, right? So in that kind of suspicious environment, all these countries, got independence from Western countries. So entry of new Asian, African and Latin American countries which were exploited by Western countries to so much extent that they did not want to join any camp. Now cooperation among these five countries as well as other countries which got freedom can only save them. This was the reason that they went for non-alignment movement. So approach of non-alignment movement. Actually, sometimes we explain something by explaining what it is not, right? Same with the non-alignment movement. Instead of आपको ये समझाने के कि non-alignment movement ये है, it's better to understand ये नहीं है. Okay, so come policy of staying away, that's clear. They did not want to join any camp because it was risky for them. So it was not isolational, means they were not isolated. हमें ये कहना कि वो आइसोलेट हो गए इस कोल्ड वॉर की सिचुएशन से, तो इट विल नॉट बी कंसिडर्ड राइट. वो आइसोलेट नहीं थे, दे वर ट्राइंग टू रिड्यूस द टेंशन, मीन्स देयर वाज इन्वॉल्वमेंट, और इन्वॉल्वमेंट थी तो ऑब्वियसली आइसोलेट नहीं थे. देन न्यूट्रलिटी, इट वाज नॉट टू बी न्यूट्रल कि वो न्यूट्रल थे, नो, दे वर कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग इन रिड्यूसिंग द टेंशंस, right? And they were giving favor to any one camp wherever they felt they are right. Okay, so they had relations with both the countries, all those countries which were joining those camps. So it was not even neutrality, right? Then new international economic order, actually new international economic order. Why is it important? Actually, when NAM was formed, at that time conditions were to keep themselves away from Cold War tensions. But after few years, they realized that they need to economically develop so that they may actually realize their freedom. Challenge for least developed countries, because these were not very developed countries. They were exploited by developed countries, right? So need to be economically developed and realize real independence. I told you in economics also, in other subjects in 10th you have studied, that without having money in pocket you can't talk about anything else, right? So they were poor countries, least developed countries. So they realized if we want to be free, we need to be economically developed. So the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development brought out a report in 1972 entitled towards a new trade policy for development to support these least developed countries. And they focused on few things to at least give them justice to minimal level. Number one, control over their natural resources, means now these least developed countries should be given control on their natural resources which were earlier exploited by other countries. Access to Western markets, means they should be allowed to trade with the Western countries. Their markets, Western countries' markets, should be open for them to at least compensate some loss of theirs. Reduce the cost of technology. Technology, who was rich in technology? Western countries. So they should provide technology to these least developed countries at lower cost. Then greater role in international economic institutions so that they may also focus on their development, right? So in my next video I will tell you more about non-alignment movement, even beyond your textual material. Thank you.